Good morning, everyone. Kyle Villaville here. Well, let's see now. I've already talked to you about my religious views here, pretty much. Free thinker. I'm going to go to the other side of the coin now. Politics. Ooh. I was listening to Joy Cardine's show this morning. She was interviewing a reporter, I guess, state capitol reporter, about Scott Walker, the Republican governor of Wisconsin. And how he's basically sticking by the old story of Republicans are small government. However, this small government Republican seems to be sticking his nose in to our jobs. What is that about? This whole right to work thing is so wrong. I mean, what in the hell business does a governor got sticking his nose in between companies and unions? That's small government to you? Really? Why doesn't the government work on repairing the roads, lowering taxes, funding schools, things that governments are supposed to do, things that we hire them to basically do, okay? We don't hire them to get between our bosses and our unions. No. That is our thing, okay? That's something that I choose. Okay? If I want to be part of a union, I'll go work at a place that has a union. If I don't want to be part of a union, I'll go work at Walmart or some damn place. Alright? End of story. And yes, I said Walmart. I don't shop there ever. I don't like the damn place. See, I go down to the free meal deals and stuff now and then, and you would be surprised how many homeless people there support Republicans. Are these people stupid? Are they seriously that stupid? I mean, it's borderline mentally ill, okay? I was going to say retarded. Not a nice word, though. But they're borderline retarded. I mean, everybody. I was born in 1955. I didn't know a doggone thing about politics until I heard that John F. Kennedy was assassinated. Okay, they let us go home from school a little early that day. Incredible. Just incredible. Republicans have been sticking it to the poor and the working class now since at least the 50s, my entire life. Yet Nixon, Reagan, both Bushes, all the cruelest, most stupid presidents we've ever had in our entire lives. Oh, they're good at creating war. They're really good at creating poverty. Yes, they are. Now what they're trying to do is kill the unions. Now the unions, my dad belonged to a union my entire life. Well, until he retired. I've belonged to a couple of different unions. But then the Reagan administration screwed up the economy so damn bad that all those shops ended up shutting down. That was in the first attack on unions. Republicans purposely screwed up the economy simply so that these companies would move overseas. And of course, create this recession of the 80s, Reagan's time. I wasn't even following politics that closely, and I could see that, okay? And I grew up around a bunch of Republicans. Well, hail Reagan, hail Reagan. I heard that crap all the time. But see, I've got this gray matter up here that allows me to think, so I'm an independent thinker, which is why I was able to reject religion at about 8 to 10 years old. I can independently think. Now, I come from a Democratic family. My mother was highly religious, but she's always been Democratic. My father wasn't that religious, but he was a union man, and he always voted. And he always voted for Democrats. Now, we all know that Nixon was behind Kennedy's assassination somehow or a way. We know that Nixon was involved in the Democratic headquarters break-in, Watergate. We know Bush Jr. was one of the dumbest presidents we've ever had in the history of our country. I mean, I was shocked that he could actually lift a fork from the plate to his mouth. That's how dumb he was. Lowest IQ of any president ever known. And you could hear it and see it. You know, I mean, the guy was a complete frickin' idiot. And yet he got elected to 2 terms. How? Why? I have no clue. Now we got Walker up there, who's not even trying to hide the fact that he's attacking the poor and the working class. He's on his 2nd term. He might not even finish it because he wants to run for president. You know, I mean, it's no way in the world. We rejected Mary Burke, who helped establish a large corporation here in the state of Wisconsin. Why? Oh, because she was a pretty woman. Oh, I met her in person a few times. She wasn't that pretty. She's pretty, but not that pretty. But she was smart, and she would have made a great governor. Now, even here in the city of Waukesha, we had Screema, a Republican mayor, for 1 term. Thank God we're rid of him. You know, and now we got Sean, oh my God, I can't even remember the mayor's name right at the moment. I should remember his name. But anyway, we got a Democrat back in, thankfully. Hopefully he's going to be a pretty good mayor. We got to get rid of Walker, okay? We got to educate the poor and the working class in this country, who's been indoctrinated by all these churches and right-wing militia groups and stuff like that, to vote for Republicans, all the bigots out there. Republicans have never done the working class any good. Republicans are the ones who had taken over the South in the Confederacy. Okay, those were basically all Republicans. The Confederacy was Republicans. And the Democrats, primarily up here in the North, they were the Union soldiers. Republicans still believe in slavery. Only now they're not just limiting it to the people they captured in or bought from Africa. They included in all races. Okay. If you're a laborer, you're being stabbed in the back by the Republican Party. That's obvious, okay? The Democrats are trying to free you a little bit from that. Unions, labor unions, are a measure of helping free you from that a little bit. All this crap that the Republicans have been telling you about how unions are taking away your hard-earned money, no. They are using your hard-earned money to get you more money, okay? It's kind of like it's an investment. It's how I look at it. You belong to a labor union. You pay your union dues, whatever they may be, $7 a week, whatever, $10 a week. Even if it's like $23 a week, hey, and you're making 17 something per hour, fine, whatever. That is why companies hate unions so badly. Because unions try to raise wages. They try to get you easier to get off sick time. They get you better health insurance. The Republicans, no, they don't want you to have any of that stuff. It costs them a couple of bucks. And as long as anything that costs the Republican Party a couple of bucks, or corporations a couple of bucks, they don't want you to have it. Because in their mind, they own you. Okay, you are property to them. Yeah, they'll give you a bag of rice, maybe a couple of potatoes per week. Oh boy. But they ain't gonna, but they're saving the filet mignon for themselves, alright? They're the ones who are eating the decent crab meat, alright? They are not going to be giving you crap. Republicans aren't known for giving charity to workers. It just does not happen. Democrats, on the other hand, they are. So while you people are out there slaving at Walmart or McDonald's or sweeping up the floor in some tinsy-ass little machine shop somewhere, thinking about how great things were during the Reagan days, no, that's the first big recession of my life, okay? That was the first big recession of my life. That's when I got laid off of the foundries of the machine shops, and then they went overseas. That's when Reagan started to destroy all the airline unions that protected the workers from their bosses. That's when most of the factories and everything else started shutting down around the country and moving to Mexico or Argentina, China, wherever. That's what that's what Republicans do, okay? They destroy the poor and middle class. When did this last recession hit? Bush Jr.'s thing. Okay. Now it hasn't been growing real fast, but look how many Republican governors we have. Look how many Republican mayors we have. The Senate is Republican. The Congress is basically almost all Republican. Obama is out there all by himself, big guys. I mean, hey, he's trying, but he can't do it alone. He needs people to vote Democrat in order to get some help out there. Now, it's pretty much too late now in this year's session. But I think next year or maybe the year after, we can maybe vote in a few Democrats and possibly give them a little bit of help, at least in Obama's last couple of years. I'm not even sure. I haven't paid that close attention as to when all the congressional midterms and stuff like that come up. But we just had a vote here, maybe a month or so ago. And the Republican won. Why did he win? Because Democrats didn't come out to vote. I waited about 3 hours into the day before I went. And I think I was only the 57th voter to walk in that day. I mean, there should have been like about 300 or 400 people before me at that point in time. You know, sure, we only had one person to vote for in one seat, but still, every Democrat in the city of Waukesha should have been out there to make sure he won. But he didn't. No, some Republican slimeball did instead. What's wrong with you people? Don't you read a newspaper? Don't you read a few political magazines? Or are you all still beating off your meat to Playboy magazine or some damn thing? I mean, what is wrong with you people? Turn on Wisconsin Public Radio. Learn what's going on. You got a computer? Use it. Go to Huffington Post. Go to MSNBC. Get off this Fox News crap, you know, because it's not Fox News, it's Fox News. F-A-U-X, okay? They lie to you. I mean, you want to turn on Fox, say, to watch some action adventure, fine, go for it, whatever. But the news, it's not real news on Fox. No. Turn that crap off. All that is Murdoch's boys lying to you. Sean Hannity, moron. I mean, turn those people off. They are lying to you. Oh, they're good liars, but they're lying to you. Same as with all these right-wing priests and ministers out there. They are lying to you. Think about it. Grow a brainstem. All right? I mean, it's not that hard to do. Figure it out, man. Do some reading. The library's free, man. Hey, if you guys are sitting out in the woods all frickin' day long and not doing anything, you know, here's one great example. Walker and the Republicans want to take your right away to vote. Yeah, they're pushing for voter ID. That means that if you don't have an ID with your correct address on it, you can't vote. So all you people out there that don't have any home address, or you homeless people out there, you won't be able to vote. All you people who are sleeping on your brothers or sisters or a friend's floor or couch or something like that, you won't be able to vote. No. Walker and his mates basically want to take your right to choose away from you. Now, is that a party of people that you want to support for your government? Republicans do not believe in environmental laws. Not at all. They think it's God's choice. Bullshit. Okay. It's the amount of carbon dioxide, carbon, and all the other poisonous gases that are in the atmosphere that causes the greenhouse effect. Okay. That is science. That is called science. Get on the program here. So all you morons out there who say, well, voting don't matter. Yes, it does matter. God will take care of it. Ain't happening, man. Republicans are the ones that I like because they support big business. Yeah, they support big business. They don't support you, the guy who's got to go work there for a living. What's wrong with you? Now, I mean, you people have got to wise up, man. I vote Democrat in every election. School board meetings, they don't even go according to Republican and Democrat. What you got to do is you got to listen to the candidates a little bit. Figure out who they are, what they're about, and then vote. Hopefully, you vote for a Democrat. Any other ticket, clerk of courts, you know, you're going to be able to figure out who in the heck, you know, is backed by Democrats and who's backed by the Republicans. Primarily, if they have a tendency to mention a God or the Lord or anything like that. Probably a Republican. If they have a tendency to lean toward issues and the public school in general, likely a Democrat. Go with the Democrats, stupid. I mean, what's wrong with you? Are the Democrats perfect? No, no way. They are far from perfect, but they're a hell lot better than the damn Republicans. Republicans are cruel, evil, stupid, superstitious, and they hate the poor. They want to crush the poor. Every grocery store has moved out of the downtown area in Waukesha during Screama's. Well, Screama was basically mayor in this town. Some of them moved out before, but the last of them moved out under Screama, who was a Republican. This guy over at the library over there, he's trying to get the downtown improvement thing going. Obviously a Republican. I can't even remember his name anymore. He won't invite me back to the meetings anymore. He does have the mayor there. He's got the alderman there. He's got a few people from the Democratic Party there. But he hasn't invited me back to any more of these meetings, because I speak up. I spoke up and said, hey, we need a downtown grocery store. And perhaps a few of the others were listening to me, and they started speaking up, sending him emails and stuff. So I got a feeling these meetings probably are no longer happening, because I busted them. I'm the one who pretty much pointed out his flaws. Why? Because I can think. I'm an independent thinker. I don't need other people's opinion. I like to hear other people's opinions so I know how they're thinking, but I don't base my decisions on their opinions. Okay? Oh, that God loves you. Jesus died on the cross for you. Bullshit. It's a lie. It's a fairy tale. That is only your opinion. The fact is, never happened. Okay? Oh, we got to get rid of all these rooming house people downtown. They're destroying the city. No, they're not. It's the Republican Party that's destroying the city. Morons. I mean, all the Republicans want to do is divide or disperse, actually, all of the people who vote Democrat. They're trying to push them out of the downtown area, because this is where most of the Democrats are pretty crowded in. You get out toward the edge of town and stuff like that, well, okay, up on Sunset, you got a whole bunch of poor people up there. But they're poor and stupid also. Half are Democrat, half are Republican. The half that are Democrats are the ones who can think for themselves. The ones who are poor people who vote Republican, they're stupid people. Okay, because they vote against their own best interest. They vote for the rich guys. The ones who are backed by the Koch brothers and stuff like that. And the Koch brothers aren't evil, but okay, this is going on entirely too damn long here, okay? I could speak about this for the next 6 or 7 hours, okay? Republicans are a hateful, nasty bunch of ignorant fools, okay? And the only ones who believe them are those that are more ignorant than them. If you want to go with the smart choice, you vote Democrat. Now, I'm not running for office. I tried that once before, and it just got entirely too damn costly. So I won't be running for office, but I will be voting for Democrats. And unless all you people get off your dead lazy asses and get out there and vote in every election possible, every election that they hold over in this church over here, or if Democrats can finally win, back at the library again, I vote in. Okay? End of story. Kick in your brains, folks. Start thinking about what you're doing. And stop being such a moronic frickin' sheep and voting for the damn Republicans.